Oh, hi, everybody. Nice of you to join us. Hope you have a drink ready. You're going to need it. God knows I do. We're going to be playing Dead In Thay, which is a D&D Next adventure. D&D Next is a dirty, dirty whore. No, I'm just kidding. I mean, sorta. I'm sorry, guys. There's some things I don't like about it, but we're going to give it a shot. We're going to play it. Um, Running the game tonight, we got our regular game master, dungeon master, man of the hour, Danny. What's up,
Hey,
Danny?
not much. I'm excited for you to not like this.
I'm Danny's worked really hard for me to poo-poo all over it. Um, and we got Jesse with us tonight. Jesse, I believe, is going to be playing a halfling rogue of some
Uh, it's,
kind.
it's actually a multi-class. I'm going fighter rogue. Actually,
Fighter rogue.
fighter
Back into
rogue.
the multi-class, and people, this might be like Pathfinder. And then we got our good friend Brandon Bogus join us tonight. Brandon, what are you going to be playing?
I'm playing a half-elf paladin, the
FL
ultimate
Paladin.
class to ruin everyone's fun in an adventure.
Oh yeah, that's awesome. Well, you were a religious studies major, weren't you?
Yes, I was.
There you go.
So I can quote scripture while ruining your guys' fun.
Interesting.
And
And I
justify your
will,
reaction.
per Jesse's suggestion, because I never would have thought to do this on my own, I'm going to be playing a mage monk, a 5th level mage, 1st level monk, pretty much for the armor class bonus and the unarmed strike. That's the reasoning behind it. So, and that'll probably be all you see guys will see of me tonight because I'm going to be putting up the Roll20 screen. So,
Yeah, you can put that up once we get started. I mean, there's a lot of talky at the beginning, so
oh,
that's fine.
great. Never
Uh,
mind.
Alan is playing a dwarven cleric. He's not here.
Yeah, Alan doesn't deserve to be mentioned.
Well, his character is going to be here, so there will be a dwarven cleric character, kind of available, walking behind the group, not speaking, and just healing people when they get hurt.
I mean, yeah, let's be honest. It's pay the cleric, so we don't really need a live person there to do that.
It's true. It's true.
Very true.
Okay, so as Matt mentioned, we are using the Roll20 website, app, whatever. We use that for almost everything now, I think. I'm not sure if there's anything else we use. No, that is not.
We use Obsidian Portal.
Yeah, that's true. But when we're actually playing, we pretty much just use Roll20. Okay,
Right on.
so yeah, so this is Dead In Thay. It's actually the D&D Encounters adventure that's being played for this season. And they've recently made it where you can just buy them and play them yourself, so that's what we're doing. This one is made to be played with so all the groups at a store can play, and you kind of play together in concert. So one group goes one way in the dungeon, the other group goes another way, but as you clear the dungeon, it's cleared for both groups, if that makes sense. So if Group A clears the first room, then Group B walks in there and it's already cleared. That kind of thing. But we're not going to be doing it that way, so all the rooms will be there to try and kill every single one of you.
All right.
Yay!
I appreciate the attention.
Death.
Okay, so how much background should I give you? Basically, this adventure starts in Daggerford, which is a city on the Sword Coast. There's been a lot of craziness going on in Daggerford recently with the Red Wizards of Thay, which may be the reason for the name of this adventure. There may not be. And kind of the central character has been Sir Istival. He's a former purple dragon of Cormier. He's a paladin of Amantar. He's probably friends with Brandon's character because of that. Sir Istival still views Amantar, though, as Lathander and prays to Lathander instead of Amantar, which I agree with personally. Other NPCs of note are there's a Elven Lord and his sister, the Flotians. There's a lot of backstory there that probably won't make any difference to you guys. And then there's a couple of others. There's a Kalashite trader. He's a thief kind of guy. There's a dwarven warrior, and all of these people were basically friends. Several of them were friends and have adventured and done that kind of thing in the past. So far, what's happened is the Red Wizards, you have found out one way or another at this point, we're gathering elemental keys, 4 elemental keys, to be able to call on the power of the princes of elemental evil. You guys have heard of the Temple of Elemental Evil, that sort of thing. Same basic guys. And so what they're trying to do now, and I think that we'll get into this a little bit, they're trying to basically harness the power of those keys to create a gate. And I think in the beginning part here you'll find out what the gate is for, if it doesn't already say. Any questions about that?
Nope.
No, not so far.
My thoughts are that your 3 characters probably have been around Daggerford. Brandon's character probably knows Sir Isteval. And you've either helped out some or not up until this point with what's going on. But now you're being called upon. They've asked you directly to come and help them deal with this issue. There's basically a stronghold that the Red Wizards have set up, and they need your help to kind of flush them out before the whole Sword Coast is in trouble because of Thay. Alan's character, we'll just say kind of showed up. Your guys had a priest, he got killed, and Alan's character just kind of showed up. His god is like the god of wanderers and travelers anyway, so he probably just ambled up and asked if anybody needed help, and you guys told him to follow you and heal you.
Like
Nice.
a good cleric should.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, Matt, you don't have to be showing your screen yet, by the way. I mean,
Okay.
there's nothing to show there yet, anyway. Okay, so, whoa, what happened?
What do you mean?
My picture went away there for a second. That was weird. All right. Yeah, I should make some of you guys read these parts, but I'll just do it myself. It's fine. Okay, so the sun is rising over the eastern ridgeline, illuminating the Flotian estate, which is the estate of Lord Flotian the elf that we talked about, or I mentioned briefly a minute ago. A graceful keep of wood and stone built in the willowy architecture of the elves. Beneath the estate, you meet a number of adventurers, including Sir Isteval, your friend and patron. Also present is a male dwarf with wild brown hair, a smiling and well-dressed male Kalashite, a silver-haired half-elf clad in leather armor, and a human-sized figure in a dark cloak.
Ooh.
You probably recognize these as the half-elf is a ranger who works for the Duke of Daggerford, basically, and he's cousin or stepson or something of Lord Flotian, something like that. Isteval clears his throat and looks around at all the adventurers and says, "My friends, the Sword Coast is safer now, but the Red Wizards still scheme against us. We must end the threat completely, and we now have the chance to do just that. We know Bloodgate Keep, the Thayan fortress, stands in the Forlorn Hills. Within that tower is the Bloodgate, which opens the way for Thay's invasion of our region." He glances at the cloaked figure standing next to him. "We have learned that the time to act is now." And the dwarf gets up. Let me share my screen so I can show you guys pictures of these folks. I can figure out how to do it. All right. Tell me if that starts working. Yeah. Sweet. Okay, so this is the dwarf right here. This guy.
Okay.
And Lord Isteval is this guy right here. And that's Lord Flotian. That's his sister. And that's his Kalashite friend right there. And there's the half-elf ranger and the guy in the robe that you haven't really seen yet. right.
Okay.
Sweet. Okay. So with that in mind, the dwarf speaks. I'm Jack. Some of you know me. We can all guess that trying to take Bloodgate Keep from the outside will take us too long, even if we manage it. So instead, we're going under, with a little help from a new ally. He motions the cloaked figure to come forward. He lowers his hood, and you see a human male with red wizard tattoos all over his bald head, and kind of haughtily surveys the crowd.
He's the Red Wizard!
Aye, this is Minnick. He is a red wizard to be sure, but a member of the Thayan Resurrection, a rebel faction that wants to overthrow Tam. He's our way in.
I don't trust him.
Jack just kind of shrugs. The red wizard kind of steps up. He looks extremely arrogant, very Thayan of him. Bloodgate Keep stands over a site of elemental power. The Thayan Lich Tarulvar, a lackey of Zaztam, is using this power, along with living sacrifices, to hold open the Bloodgate. I have worked the Bloodgate to bring creatures through. I know its power and the threat it holds to you. He kind of motions in your direction. I have the sigil sequences that allow access to several elemental nodes which power the Bloodgate. Each node contains an elemental key. To destroy the Bloodgate, you'll need to do 3 things. First, you must seize the elemental key from the node. Second, you must escape with the key through the gate you entered from. You'll need to be transported to the Bloodgate. You'll then be transported to the Bloodgate Nexus, where you must perform your 3rd task. Disrupt those performing the sacrifices and destroy the gate. If you succeed, your lands will be safe from Thayan invasion. For now. He steps back, and Hadar
That
steps
really
forward.
seems like 5 steps to me, or maybe 3 steps, and the second step has a sub-step, and the third step has a sub-step. I'm just saying. It's more than
Like
3.
an additional step. So
Yeah, if this, then that. I mean,
You get some chuckles. You get some chuckles from the other adventurers around you. Hadar steps forward. He's the Kalashak guy with the cool turban thing on. My name is Hadar Karakaya, he says. An old friend of Istaval, Kelson, and Jack. Like most of you, I'd as soon befriend a red dragon as a red wizard. He motions back to Minnick. But his story does check out. With Minnick's help, I teleported into the elemental nodes and took a quick look around. It seemed safe enough. Everybody kind of mumbles and talks, and Istaval steps forward. Yeah, Istaval the knight steps forward again. And everybody quietens down. Friends, today we take this war to the Thayans. One member from each of your groups will receive a circlet of limited telepathy. I also wear one of these circlets, which will let us communicate. Still, if you have any questions, now is the time to ask. He looks around.
which elemental key are we going to be going after? There's 4 of them.
It's up to you. You can pick the one you would like. There's earth, air, water, and fire.
Can we call air wind?
Yeah. You want to break the wind node?
or breach the wind gate.
No, I'm not breaching the wind gate.
Yeah.
That's disgusting.
Nice.
I like that your hat is over your headphones, Matt. That's hilarious.
It was uncomfortable before.
It looks like it must be very cold at your house.
All right.
Yeah, Corey's keeping the thermostat pretty low.
Yeah, what's up with the hat?
All right. Yeah. Which one? Which one do you guys? Oh, you also need to decide who gets the circlet. Who's the team lead?
Um,
Not it.
Meat shield.
Oh, great. Thanks. Yeah, I'll take the limited telepathy thing.
All right, yeah, that allows you to communicate with Istival at any time.
Hey, just real quick, I want to try something, Danny. I'm gonna put my finger this way, and then I want you to try to make it go into your screen like using your hand. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, yeah.
Ready? 1, 2.
Oh my gosh, that's your finger.
That's pretty cool. It looked like it. All right, sorry.
All right. Okay, so with that decided, Istival leads you into an adjacent room where the silvery sickles of a permanent teleportation circle shine along the floor.
Ooh.
Within are Istival and Minnick. With them is a tall male elf with blonde hair and tan skin, dressed in regal robes of white, crimson, and gold. Alongside him, dressed in green, is a female elf who has a familial similarity to the male. It's the brother and sister Darfin and Shalandra. Okay, so they've been involved to some degree as well in everything that's happened. Istival says, if you're prepared to go, Minnick will prepare the teleportation circle for you to go to whichever node you desire to go to.
Yeah, I think we need to figure out a node, guys. Most of my spells or attack spells are fire or lightning based. So going after the fire node doesn't seem like a good idea. Just in case the creatures that are defending it are based on the node that we're going to.
See, so if we go to the water one, are we going to water or ice?
Well, isn't ice a para element? So I'm thinking we'd be going to water, strictly speaking.
Mm-hmm.
So really, both yours would work for air, though, or wind.
Presumably, yeah.
Okay.
Danny, considering my spy background, would I have had any previous knowledge of any of this type of stuff?
You know basically what's going on here, and you've known about the Thayans stealing those elemental keys and all of that. Is there anything in particular you're wanting to know?
You said all the nodes are within a dungeon?
They're all in their
Like
own.
gatekeep.
Well, the nodes are actually in their own like para-elemental planes.
Oh, really? Okay. So it's not even like the dungeon.
They're their own separate like pocket dimensions almost.
The para elemental plane of spaghetti.
I would say wind of the four.
That's my vote.
Do I have fly? Hold on, let me check.
Certainly could have.
Yeah, I was gonna say you could have.
What is that? A second level spell?
Third.
Let's say I can trade my lightning bolt out for a fly.
Are you no?
No, human.
Human.
But I've got fireball and lightning bolt, which are both third level evocation spells that do the same amount of damage.
Alright.
They just work differently, of course. Well, they work differently. One is
I guess it may not matter because I can only have one third level spell anyway.
Oh,
No, I can have two. I can have two. So yeah, I think I should probably take fly and keep fireball.
It's fine with me.
Awesome sauce.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go to the air place then.
Air it out.
Air it out.
Yeah. Wind. Air out the wind.
Get windy. Okay. Let's see. So Minik starts casting a spell on the teleportation circle, waves his arms around.
Wait, Minnick!
From
I hate you.
feeling is mutual. Ready from a scroll, and after a couple seconds, the wind starts to kind of rustle around the teleportation circle. He steps back out of the circle itself and nods. The elf says, "Step into the center of the chamber. It is time to go." "Remember, my friends," says Istival, "your task is to seize the elemental key and escape the node through the gate, which will cause its collapse. When the
Yeah,
task is complete,
seize elemental key,
Mhm.
escape from node, transport to blood gate, disrupt sacrifice, destroy gate. Got it. It's 5 steps.
Well, when your task is complete, contact me through the circlet.
That's 6 steps.
If you're not up for it, we can send someone else."
Well, I'm just saying, if you're going to say it's a 3-step process, make it a 3-step process. If it's a 6-step process, tell us it's a 6-step I don't care how many steps it is. I just want to be told the truth.
Yeah. He looks over at Minik and nods, and you guys disappear.
I was gonna say if he has extra people to send, we'll take another cleric if those are lying around. Just one more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got a cleric lying around. Oh, I found one under my bed last week. Hold on.
How many groups of adventurers complained about having too many clerics? Really? Doesn't happen.
It looks like they expected more people to show up than did. Yeah.
Oh.
Maybe they should pay more.
All right, Matt, you can go ahead and share your screen.
Oh, now I need to share my screen. Now I've got all these windows open. All right, hold on.
And I'll reveal the area. You guys just happened to pick the node that I'd already placed you in, which is very convenient.
Lucky guess. Or was it?
All right. So hopefully everyone at home can now see Matt's screen. It's exciting.
Yay. You can't see me anymore.
No, that's a bonus. I mean, unfortunate. All right, so those are your 4 characters sitting there. Someone's name isn't turned on theirs.
That would be Alan's.
Oh, I have it turned on.
No, I see Alan.
No, that's the paladin. That's
Oh, I thought Alan was Gloom Bitter. Oh, wait, Alan's Gloom Bitterbrew. Never mind. Sounds like a freaking Harry Potter character.
sorry.
Butterbeer. Butterbeer.
Butterbeer, yeah.
Gloom Butterbeers.
Oh, I had Jesse's character named as Hoppy
Big Toe.
Big Toe. Yeah. Well, that was pretty good. I guess that's a Harry Potter character too, maybe. I don't know. All right.
That's
Why was
my
my
real
guy
name.
named-
Kaj is my spy name.
Yeah, why was my name Jerkface Butthead? What was that about?
I don't remember. It's weird. Okay. Silverlight fades to reveal a swirling wall of cold fog with indistinct light and shadow visible beyond its edges. That's this area you're in right now. You see the walls and the floor that you can see from here seem like semi-solid sheets of freezing fog, ice shards, and lightning. You can see lightning kind of crackling through the surface here and there. You think that like putting your face on it would probably hurt, or licking it, anything like that. You can't really see outside of the circle you're in right now because it's foggy still. It's heavily obscured in game terms. What do you guys want to do?
So we can't tell if there's land here or not?
You're standing on something.
No, I'm saying outside the circle.
Oh, yeah, you can't tell. You assume there is.
I don't
Alright, so
assume
we
there's
can tell if
land.
there's like a drop off.
Or you
Yeah,
don't
that's what I'm
assume.
saying. We're in the air place. That could be cloud and not fog.
What's his face said it seemed to be fairly safe.
The Red Wizard?
No, the Kalashite guy.
I don't trust him either.
Well, he's the guy that said he didn't trust the Red Wizard either.
He's a Kalashite. He's a money grubber.
It's true. He may have taken all the treasure out of here already.
Yeah, probably did.
All right. Well, we can just
gonna
inspect the
take-
edge.
I'm gonna take one of Gloam's gold coins and toss it off into the fog to see if I hear anything. Hey Gloam, give me a gold coin.
Okay.
Okay. You're my best friend. Thanks, Gloam. I
And
appreciate
I will
that.
hold you and love you and pet you forever.
That's not really appropriate right now, Gloam. We can talk about that later. All right, so I take the gold coin, I flick it off into the fog.
Okay. You hear it ding, ding, ding. Off in the distance. Or however far you threw it.
Okay, so it hit the ground.
Yeah.
You gonna bring a fan or something with him?
A fan? No. Okay, everybody make a wisdom check.
How does that work? We roll a d20 plus our modifier?
Yeah, or if you open up your character sheet and just click the check button for wisdom.
Click the what button?
There's a button that says check.
Wow.
Oh, it says save, you mean?
I think I made it.
Now, if you keep looking further over to the right, there you'll find it. Past save, there's one that says check.
It says check underneath different kinds of...
What is wrong with your computer?
I don't know. Oh, okay, it dropped back below it. I see it now.
Yeah, nothing looks right on your computer for some reason.
Yeah, I can't see what I rolled.
Hit
there.
what's it called? The win Mac
Okay,
key.
back again.
Hit the Apple key and minus. Yeah. Or well, after you finish doing your check.
And minus.
Just hit
Are you
submit
gonna
or
zoom
whatever.
out?
Finish doing your check. No, just finish doing your check.
I did my check.
Oh, I still see miscellaneous modifier, submit, cancel on your screen.
Oh yeah, I mean I already did my check though.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, yeah, to reduce the font of everything on your browser, see if that fixes the weird spacing on there. That's probably just zooming in and out, huh?
Looks like it.
Oh well, all right. Does everybody at home know that on everyone else's screen besides Matt's, that looks a lot better? How about that?
Whatever.
Okay. So what were the rolls here? We had Relion Elithro got a 21 on his wisdom check.
Make everybody sick. Make everybody sick. Ah.
Matthew B got a 22.
Oh wait, I'm supposed to use my character's name.
Yeah, it's all right. Okay, so you guys with the 21 and the 22, you realize that if you stay in this area you're in for more than a few seconds, it's going to start hurting you.
Okay.
How do we know that? What? It's gonna be start hurting us how?
Is that cold damage?
Yeah.
All right, we're moving out then.
Okay. You can go ahead and move your guys anywhere within like 2 or 3 squares of the outside of the thingy. And whoever wants to move Gloam along with them can do that.
Why does it look like there's a linebacker to the east of us?
Oh yeah, what is that?
Yeah, so when you come out, who's come out so far?
I see things.
Yep, you see things. You see what appear to be elemental grooves. They're just kind of look at you and skitter around. They're not really coming towards you. But
Elemental Gru? Like
yeah.
Gru the Barbarian?
No, like GRUE. If they were elemental Gru the Barbarians, you would run immediately.
I was about to say, if it's an elemental Gru the Barbarian, I'm done. See you guys later.
He pulls out two swords and asks you guys if you saw the bad guy.
Yeah, teleport without error. Bye.
Okay. So yeah, that's what's going on.
All right. Can we tell which one is the gate that we're looking for?
The key should be around here somewhere, but I don't really see it yet. Now that you've moved out, you can see.
Can we do a perception check now that we moved out?
Yeah, go ahead and do that. That's fine.
Is it actually called perception? It's called something else now, isn't it? Search.
I think it's wisdom perception.
But there's a search skill.
Yeah, searching is like when you're searching an area for like a hidden door or things like that.
I don't
Where's
have
perception at? Is that a skill? I don't know what that is.
It's skill.
It's listed, right?
It is.
Yeah, I found it.
Okay.
I got a Ash got a 17.
Yeah, I got a 4. What's that about?
You were looking at the elemental grooves too much. You were worried.
Yeah, I was too busy wetting my pants. Or my robes. Sorry, so I guess it's just really trickling down my legs.
It's freezing too as it goes down because it's so cool in here.
It's like the guy said at the Renaissance Festival this weekend. The guys from Barely Balanced.
Uh-huh.
Love is like peeing your pants. Everyone else can see it, but only you can feel the warmth.
Wow, that's deep and disturbing.
Wow.
Okay, you guys start to look around, and this is what you can see so far.
Look, it's more things.
Yeah.
Let's see.
So they're still not attacking you. You get the feeling that they don't want to attack the group of you. They don't
I'm
really-
gonna make a Arcana check. I'm gonna use my Arcana skill
Ooh, okay. To do
to
what?
see if I can figure out where we should go, based upon what I know about elemental magic. It didn't work. Hold on. And submit. Ooh. That doesn't look so good.
Is there a slight chance that I can do a history check and see if I can look back at any of the studies to see if anything similar may have happened in my memory regarding something similar to this? I don't know. It's a stretch.
I don't know. I mean, you guys can sort of look around and see what you can see. Like, you can pan your maps around and probably see more than you guys are looking at right now.
Is there a way to click and drag the map around without having to use
I just see a lot
the,
of crevices.
You right-click and you can drag it around.
right click? That helps.
Looks like there's
Back.
3 of them. One to our east, west, and southeast.
I think we should just keep going where we're going.
Well, there's all dead ends.
We can go north. I mean, I don't know if
It's
that's
not dead ends. It's more land.
Is it?
Are we like in? What are we? Are we walking in water or fog? What are we walking in right now?
It's like solid
What is
fog,
this?
solid fog, ice, lightning.
great.
What is past these? What look like? I mean, it looks like a shoreline. What's past that?
That's the wall. That's a wall.
So we can't get over that.
No, I mean, there's no over it. So the ceiling is like 20 feet high, and that's just all there is.
So we don't see any exits this way. I guess we should turn around and go the other way.
Yeah, let's do that.
Potentially an exit up that ways.
Okay. And these grooves, like you see them for a few seconds, and they'll kind of just disappear as they move around, and then they'll reappear somewhere else, and you'll just get a glimpse of them for a second. When they move, they're basically completely invisible, which isn't disconcerting at all. Okay, so you guys move up to the top.
Yep.
And the DM clicks the reveal tool. And then you see
There we go.
things.
Ah.
Aha!
An exit.
Ooh, then
Arr.
you can also see the compass, so you know which way is north.
So,
Yeah.
how dense is the fog, like, for everyone's visibility? Like, are we obscured as well?
It's only heavily obscured inside of that cloud that the gate that you came through. Everywhere else, it's pretty much fine. I mean, you can see some ice and stuff kind of floating in the air here and there, but it's not even mildly
Is there
obscured.
any way that we can get the paladin's name turned on?
I have it turned on.
I can't. I can only see mine, Gloom, and Kosh.
Gosh. See, I can't see the other guy. I can see mine. I can't see Kaj, but I can see my name on my character. Alone.
Here, let me fix that.
Danny, are we seeing any type of writing or script of any type written on the walls, or does it just look blank?
Kilroy was here.
Thanks.
No, you don't see any writing or anything. You guys should all be able to see Alan's guys. And Kaj as well.
Is my screen staying up as the main screen, or is it only when I talk?
It's staying up.
Oh, okay. How does that happen? How does that work?
I can just click on somebody's little name badge down there at the bottom with your face on it,
Hmm.
and it highlights it, and then that's the main one.
Okay. So then down at the bottom, people can just see the little small pictures of you guys,
Right, yeah.
but
I see.
nobody can see me. So nobody can see me waving my junk in front of the camera.
That's correct. Unless you stop sharing. I mean, yeah, stop sharing your screen.
You have to zoom in really far, anyways. Danny, did I, when I made the perception check when we were at the bottom, did I notice anything else about those grooves? Other than the fact that they were just darting around, avoiding them?
Yeah, that was pretty much it.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll lead the way down this hallway here.
All right, you guys walk into this room, and crap gets real.
That was quick.
Boom. All right. And I have to change my tools around. All right, stay right there. No movies.
I like movies.
Well, you can't see.
Just I haven't seen X-Men: Days of Future Past.
It's okay.
I actually was going to see that tonight.
I saw Mr. Peabody today. That was awesome.
Well, that's a good movie. I would say Mr. Peabody was more entertaining than the X-Men movie.
It was pretty hilarious if you're an adult and taking kids and no one else in the theater gets the jokes.
Right. I could see that being the case.
I guess I'll have to go kidnap a kid then.
Again.
Well, at least you know how to do it. It's a new
Yeah.
experience.
Hey, Relion, move back.
Yeah, he said no movies.
Yeah,
Oh, I think I said move. I didn't get when you said movies. I was like, are there like trailers that we watch that show
Oh,
us things?
like a preview of what's about to happen.
That'd be pretty awesome. I'm getting excited.
there
Pretty high tech.
actually was a preview trailer for this adventure that I sent to all of you. I don't know if anybody watched it.
Yeah,
I
watch
watched
it.
it.
I did not watch it.
Man.
Jesse watched it.
Yeah.
I watched it.
I got it. Matt's the only one who didn't.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess
There's
everybody
got to
else.
be at least. There's got to be one slacker in the group. Good lord, Danny.
All right, well, there's a magical sword for a paladin in there, and then there's two magical wakizashis, and then a hand hand-drawn crayon drawing of somebody shooting a bird with mage spelled wrong written on it.
Nice.
It's spelled Maje.
Yeah. Maji.
Maje.
Raj.
It's a
I'm gonna
soft
start killing. I'm a 5th level Maje.
Fifth level Maje.
What was this Maj you speak of?
Okay. So you guys walk into this room, and I'll read the description text.
Uh-oh.
Flavor text.
In the center of this space is a short hourglass-shaped pillar of whirling fog and lightning coursing over it. A glowing, smooth metal orb, perforated with holes, is held where the hourglass shape is thinnest.
Fireball.
Why does this sound like your Yoda voice without the brief stops with
I don't know.
Upon the pedestal, it sits right here.
How tall is this?
I don't know. I just read it. You're supposed to be listening. It's
I
short.
was listening.
Short.
Anything else in the room? Or we just see more blank walls and floors?
Basically, walls and floors.
Okay.
I don't see any grooves.
Okay, so here you go. You see lightning arcing around on the pillar. The pillar itself is about, we'll say, 7 feet or 5 feet. It said short, 5 feet tall. And it's kind of hourglass shaped, as it said. And in the middle is where the orb is floating.
It's shaped like a lady.
Hey, Gloom, if you go grab it, I'll buy you a beer when we get back.
I'm gonna make an Arcana check to see if I know anything about that globe thing.
Okay.
Can I give myself a miscellaneous modifier of 10?
No. You were not good at this.
Yeah.
Can I do this again?
Yeah, try it again. Why not?
That's
I
what,
love
have,
that.
what have you done? You did something to it.
I did not. I love that people can see your scores now. This is so much more fun than having to explain to them.
Boosh!
That's great.
25.
That one doesn't count.
Oh, God.
You rolled a 20 that time too. That's good.
Yeah, why don't you average them?
You wrote bad on the screen, Brandon.
Yes.
All right. All right. You get a tingling magical sensation from that area.
Like,
Alright, fine.
Yeah. Of
a
bad.
happy tingling magic sensation?
We'll say no evil. Evil.
Evil.
It feels like evil, guys.
Hmm. Well, I can
It
detect
was-
evil. I could have done that, but
Really bad.
Well, these are like items that are attuned to the princes of elemental evil. So you know
Right.
not.
okay. And remind me exactly what the orb is necessary for. The orb itself is to close the gate.
Yeah, so the gate is being powered by these 4 elemental keys. And in order to make them stop helping power the gate, you need to remove them from their paralemental planes, which will stop powering this whole area.
Alright, so does anybody want to approach the pillar and like I can do a search for like
Hell
traps?
no.
I'll go ahead
Are
and
you crazy?
I'm gonna carefully inch forward.
All right, Matt, I think your microphone is going robo. Yep. Okay, so wait, who moved forward? Cash moved forward?
Oh, somehow I moved cash. I don't
That's
know how I did
fine. I was gonna move forward anyway.
Okay, you move forward and roll initiative.
that. Yep.
That was
Thought
quick.
so.
Stop
All right.
Dun dun dun.
Oh, I think one of those is Brian Urlacher. Crap.
there. Too
Wait,
large.
a young Brian Urlacher or current day Brian Urlacher?
I hope it's the older version. Let's see, initiative.
There's a little initiative tool on here somewhere. Where's that thing? There it is.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure how that calculation is done.
It's right. Wait, what did you? So you just did a search check?
No, I went into my character sheet and clicked the
Initiative? I just haven't seen it yet.
initiatives. Character sheet. I clicked roll initiative and it said you attempted to use roll command looking for value of a selected token, but no tokens are selected.
Well, I guess select your dude. And then do it. Select your guy on the table first. It's weird that it wants to use the selected one.
Yeah, that's interesting.
You did it from your character sheet, you said?
Yeah, I went into the character sheet and did it. Is that not what I'm supposed to do?
Yeah, you should do it from the character sheet, yeah.
There we go. Now, I do need one point of clarification while we're waiting on Matt to roll his.
Shoot. Alright.
So with two weapon fighting, I get 2 attacks, which I can separate between movements. But at 5th level fighter, you get extra attack. Does that mean I get an extra with each weapon?
No, you just get 1 extra attack.
Where does it specify that?
Somewhere in the how to play book.
Mm-hmm.
Aurelius Font is typing. I have no idea what is going on. Can he can't hear us or anything, I guess.
I don't know.
He should be able to, under settings, go through and reselect his.
No.
Hmm. It's gonna take a while to get these macros figured out
Where did you get macros?
on the character sheet. I mean, also in your, I finally figured out my Divine Smite macro and the modifier on simple actions, but
Yeah.
Well, now it's just like
Stupid freaking thing.
without having to pull up my entire character sheet, I just
I
had
hate this
something on here where I could just click for like an attack.
Alright, is it working now?
Yeah, it's working.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah,
Yep.
I can hear you.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
you had already had it on your character sheet.
Well, yeah. So I don't have to click character sheet to open it. Just there was like a little mini
Can everybody hear me
thing
now?
that just happened on my task.
Yes, Matt, we can
Hello?
hear you. Yes.
So-
Yes, we can hear you. Can you not hear us back or something?
Whoa, that was weird. I heard everything else said in the past 5 minutes all at once.
Nice.
I heard Danny telling me, yes, I can hear you about 1 billion times.
Well, that's what happened basically. Hey Jesse, if you want to make your own macros, you can. You open up your character sheet and then go to Abilities and Attributes tab. Under Abilities, you add one, then you can edit it and make it do whatever you want it to do.
So I need to roll initiative, looks like?
Yep,
Is there a place on my character sheet to roll initiative?
sure is.
Where would that be?
It's near the top. It's kind of like in the topish middle area when you first open your character sheet. There's prof bonus, a net bonus, then an initiative button. I guess I can look at your screen.
What's the point in putting in
Initiative, see it's down, 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 it's down, down.
I'm right here. I have it right here.
Yeah, there you go. Well, yeah, that's it.
So Danny, what's the point in putting in all the attack stuff on your character sheet if it's not already a macro?
It is. You just scroll down and click on it.
Yeah, but I have to open my character sheet and go to it, right? Can I just add it to the macro bar?
I'm just gonna roll a d20 plus 2. It's not working.
I'm sure you will be able to eventually. I'll just roll it for you, Matt. It is not a big deal.
I just rolled a 5. That sucks. I should have just let you roll it for me.
I'm going to roll it anyway because if I roll it on here, it adds you to the initiative thing.
Okay, that works.
There.
Yay, you did better.
Okay, Jesse, they just added these character sheets in like 2 weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
So they may make it to where you can add them to your regular macros at some point. I don't know.
Well, if you look on the character sheet,
Mm-hmm.
to the right of all the stuff you put in for the attacks
Yeah,
are the macros.
Right. I
So
know.
why wouldn't those automatically be on the macro bar?
If they did all of those macros that are on there to your macro bar, it would be like 100 things. And
Really, it's 4 attacks.
but you have all of your skill checks, all of your ability checks.
Whoa, is
ability
anybody else
saves.
seeing 2 Brandons?
No.
I've got one Brandon who's frozen and one Brandon who's moving.
Where? On the hangout?
My hangout.
Oh yeah, I have that too. One is like messing with his fingers, and the other one.
The other one's sitting there with his eyes closed, like he's really thinking seriously.
Oh, that's interesting.
I hit him. Is that better?
Yeah,
Hit me?
he hid you.
Oh, that's better.
I hit old busted Brandon.
Old and
Old
broken, busted Brandon.
Old busted Brandon.
Okay.
I will not be referred to as the old Brandon.
Okay, so Raylon Elithro at 18. You got first initiatives.
Okay, let me find the kick-ass macro. And I am going to, let's see. One thing I noticed on here is that multiple attacks. I'm guessing that that's not present, so assuming just one attack per round.
Yeah, I don't think you get a second one as a paladin yet. I don't know. You
Yeah.
do at some point.
5th level as a fighter. It's probably 6th or 7th as a paladin.
Yeah. Well, anyways, it's not on my character sheet, so I'm not going to worry about it.
Yeah, it probably would be if you had.
Kind of a big
And
deal.
I'm going to attack, of course.
All right. Yeah, just move yourself.
23 versus AC.
Whoa, you're who are you attacking? Cash.
I'm attacking one of the. Dang it! They're on Firefox again.
Oh, hey, he gets an extra attack at level 5.
He does.
Yep.
Thanks for looking that up.
Mm-hmm. Trying to steal my man of an attack each round. Garbage.
All right. Go ahead and move yourself up to either one of those elementals.
Firefox keeps booting me out for some weird reason.
Yeah, you keep leaving and coming back.
That's how we keep ending up with all these old busted Brandons.
So I missed it during my technical problems. What are these, like air elemental anteaters or something? What is that?
Those are air elementals.
They look like anteaters.
There's supposed to be arms, coming off from each side, and then like a kind of a.
Yeah, one part looks like a tail, and the other part looks like a nose hose.
Nose hose.
Interesting.
That's
all right.
an arm. That's an arm.
And that's a nose. That's a nose.
That's like his trunk that's touching
That's
the
his
ground.
base.
Yeah.
So Jesse, did it say I get 3 every 2 rounds or 2 every single round?
2 every round.
Okay then. So that was my first attack, 23.
Wait, you still haven't moved up.
You gotta move first, bro.
Yeah. Unless you're attacking Cash, which I'm okay with.
Yeah, I would appreciate if you didn't smack me. I'm standing next to you.
Keep forgetting I can move them on the screen.
Yeah, meat shield. Get in front.
I was trying to get Gloam to do that, but all right. So that was the first attack.
They're in the way first. So.
Okay, so that's a hit.
Okay, damage. See if this is going to work correctly.
Who's drawing all this stuff?
He's a happy air elemental. He's glad to see you. He's happy you came.
All right. I guess that's 13. I'm trying to figure out how that came up like it did, but
That came up like what?
how did I get 13 out of 1d8 plus 4?
That's a good question.
Okay, screw this. I'm just using the regular roller.
Was it?
All right. D8. Dang it. There. 5. 5 damage with the first one if I actually am able to do damage to him.
That's weird. That is weird.
And second, I get a 22 against AC.
It's a hit as well.
Okay. And my next one is 12 max damage. Awesome.
So that's not a magical weapon, you're saying?
Not at the moment.
Okay. You just appear to like slice through it and doesn't seem to really
Ah,
pay any attention.
Oh, fantastic. So you got us fighting stuff that requires magic weapons, and we have none magical equipment. Awesome.
I don't have you fighting anything. This is the adventure.
When you said roll initiative, that meant you had us fighting stuff.
Yeah, but I don't have you fighting it. The adventure does.
Right.
All right. So that was your turn. And Aurelius Funt. Bring on the Funt.
I'm gonna attack the. Oh man. I was gonna say I'm gonna attack the unhappy air elemental, but now nobody's gonna know which one that is.
Sorry. Thought I was just making more room for you guys to keep drawing.
I mean, come on. All right. Anyway, I'm gonna try to fireball both of these guys if I can somehow manage to put it. Let's see if I. How do you make the little circle thing blow up? Little thing you were doing a minute ago, the ping thing. Ping.
You just hold your mouse down.
If I put it right there, how far out is 20 feet gonna be?
Each one of those squares is 5 feet. So
Oh, never mind. 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay. If I center it here,
Here.
and if I center it here, well, that's right. It doesn't matter because I have that skill.
Right.
you have to keep him from getting hurt.
Yeah. Arcane. I mean, sculpt spell.
Oh yeah.
You cast
Arcane.
an evocation spell that affects other creatures. You can choose a number of creatures equal to spells level +1. Chosen creature automatically succeeds on their saving throw and take no damage if they would normally take half.
Yes.
So I'm just going to center it to where I can catch both of the air elementals and cast a fireball.
oh, great. Very well, I'm next to him.
Yeah, but it's not going to hurt you.
It won't hurt you.
Yeah, I've got sculpt spell. You weren't listening.
Oh, nice.
That entire little rant he went on was explaining him why it wouldn't hurt you.
Oh, wait. First, Brandon, make a Constitution save.
Great. I was hoping I'd have to make one of those.
Were you?
Yeah. I'm
That's weird.
button for punishment. All right, con save. I think it did it right.
Yeah, looks right to me. Okay, lightning shoots out from the pillar but misses you. Or it hits you but doesn't really have much of an effect. Just
I
kind
would
of.
say it probably didn't have anything to do with my 8 dexterity.
It doesn't knock you down or anything. It just kind of shakes you up a little bit.
Okay.
All right, bring on the Funt. Let's do this.
Dun, 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 dun,
Roll your things that you roll.
All right.
All right. So make a saving throw for these guys.
That sounds good. What you're eating there, Brian?
Yeah, it does sound good.
Sounds crunchy.
I'm surprised it's picking it up.
You say corn nuts?
No.
Man, I wish I had some corn nuts right now. That'd be awesome.
Sounds like you're chewing glass.
Okay,
Sounds
so
like corn nuts.
happy
Kellogg's Nails and Gravel.
happy succeeds and unhappy fails. That makes sense. They're 17.
Ha 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 ha.
Right. So roll your 66.
I will. I will roll my 66. I'm not afraid.
Just gonna use the dice roller.
That's what I'm going to do right now. I'm typing it in.
23. Okay.
Nice.
Not too shabby.
So is that rounded down or rounded up on the damage? Do you know?
Yep.
Fair enough.
It rounds up.
Yeah, it rounds up. Come on.
Okay, so fire flashes all over the place. There's steam everywhere. You can't see crap for about 2 seconds.
And I shout, Fuego!
Of course you do. Both of the air elementals look over at you. They're looking happy.
No, and only one of them looks unhappy.
That's true. Happy looks less happy, but still kind of happy.
It's happy frowning now.
Yeah. All right. You moving or are you staying there? Matt.
Stay in there.
Gloam. What do you want Gloam to do?
Oh, let's see what Gloam's capable of doing here.
That does sound good.
You can still hear it? Dang.
Yeah.
What is, how long does a minute last as far as rounds?
Rounds are 6 seconds.
Okay, then so a minute will last a while. Great.
Yeah, a minute is 10 rounds. He could cast...
Sacred Flame?
I thought he had some spell that made a weapon magical. Like a magic weapon.
Where's the spell book?
That's a wizard spell, isn't it? Magic weapon.
Yeah, I don't see anything in his spell book.
He can do floating weapon, spiritual weapon, which is a floating weapon.
There's a second level magic weapon under transmutation. I think that's for priests though.
Yeah, I think it's wizards. Or at least he doesn't have it in any case.
Right.
Yeah, you want to introduce Sacred Flame?
It's really the only choice, really, is it? I don't know how much damage it does. No, it's 2d8 or nothing. That's kind of a weak spell. Is that like a level 1?
Wow, it doesn't even say on here. I think it is, yeah.
Okay.
Oh no, it's a cantrip, so it doesn't expend anything. You can just cast it over and over again.
Oh, okay. But what are his other spells that he had prepared?
Sacred Flame. All in my mind.
That's a cantrip.
Excuse me while I burn this guy. Near, 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 near.
He's got. I mean, he doesn't have a lot of like attacky stuff here. He's got.
No. Spiritual Weapon's a level 2 spell.
You can break out some like Beacon of Hope.
If you worshipped a god or goddess of fertility, could your sacred weapon be like your sacred weapon?
You can give it a try and let us know how it turns out.
I might. These air elementals are sexy.
Stop staring at the trunks.
I can't help it.
Yeah, beginner hope wouldn't help.
Yeah, I think he just Sacred Flame might be as good as anything else.
Leave it up to Alan to ruin things when he's not here.
Or he could just run up and grab the orb. Right?
Yeah, do that.
He won't be able. Yeah, if he double moves, he can get there. He'll be able to grab it on his next turn. And have him do that. It's that, or he can come up some and do the spiritual weapon and have the hammer attack.
Yeah, I'm trying to find where's.
I vote he goes up and hugs one of them and just holds on.
If you open his character sheet on the dock, it has all of his spells on it. So it, yeah, magical modifier is 4 plus his ability plus his spellcasting bonus, which is something 2, I guess. Yeah, so it gets a +6 to hit.
Yeah.
And then it does.
So explain to the listeners what we're doing here, because I don't know. We are calculating.
Right now we're calculating. If he conjures a spiritual weapon, it can move 20 feet a turn. When it attacks, it gets +6 to hit, and it does a D8 +1.
How long does it last?
1 minute, so 10 rounds.
And then after this round, he could keep doing other stuff.
Yes. It doesn't say.
I would totally cast that. I mean,
It doesn't
that's
say
like
anything. It doesn't say anything about concentration.
that's like summoning a fighter that has a magic weapon when we don't have a magic weapon.
Well, it does require concentration, but you can concentration just means that you can only have one of those going at a time.
Right.
I would
right.
totally do that.
Yeah, let's just do that. The range is 50 feet, so he can conjure it. Just
Which is why it's hammer time.
Okay, yeah, so he'll cast it right in front of the dude. Unhappy in there. He's taking the most damage anyway. And
Okay.
so when do you guys want to roll d20 +6 for the hit?
Sure, I will.
What's the hit? 25
And it's 1d8 plus what for the damage?
+1, I think he said. -6.
5.
All
6. 6 damage.
right. Okay. Yeah, so it's like, ooh, I'm very unhappy.
Yeah, hammer time, bitch.
All right. So he moved up part of the way and did that, and then he can run up and grab the thing while the hammer keeps attacking next time. Okay.
Well, he can still do a move, can't he?
I had him move.
Okay.
He's slow.
Where did you position the hammer, and can I use it to get combat advantage?
How does combat advantage work for you? Just having, I think it's just having.
It just has to be engaged with something else.
Yeah, well, it's already engaged with Relion.
We need to draw the hammer.
Yeah.
You want me to draw the hammer? I'll draw the hammer.
It's not gonna do any good. Like,
If I draw it, it's going to look like a penis.
Can someone else please draw it?
here's the hammer.
There you go.
Ooh.
Fancy.
You're a good artist. Holy crap, you just drew that?
Yeah, well, I whipped it up.
Good gosh.
That Matt was going to do that with the penis. Whip it up.
Oh, yeah. I'll whip it up.
Okay.
I whip my penis back and forth.
Oh my goodness. This guy is attacking the guy in front of him. Go figure.
You talking about happy or sad?
Unhappy.
He's going to attack the hammer, right?
Not so much.
Dang it.
The unhappy face looks like a frustrated judge now.
Very, very melancholy judge.
All right. He gets a 13. I think that's a miss.
So AC of 19.
All right.
I'd like to take a moment and I mean, I know that some of us are traveling and we're not at home with our wives, but I would like to nominate my wife for Wife of the Night because I'm back here in the room playing with you guys, and I texted her and asked her if she could bring me some chocolate and peanut butter and milk, and she totally did.
That was nice of her.
I know. I was surprised that she did it.
While she was doing that, Happy stepped down and attacked Relion with a 20.
Oh shit!
That's gonna hit.
I don't appreciate that.
He is living up to his name, though. Everything works out good for him. Because he's happy. And you take 13 damage as he slams you with his
Ouch.
aerial wind fist attack.
I'm assuming I don't have an arguing point against that.
No,
And how much again?
13.
Okay.
Now apparently he has ears because I can't move the teeth.
You can just click on it and then do, and when the red thing comes up, the red bubble, you can click on that and do minus 13 on the token. Yeah. Still got all the points. Okay, and it is Kaja's turn. From Kaja's
Well,
stand.
I can't hurt any of these things. I have no magical properties on any of my items. Could I sprint up there and grab the node thing?
Yeah. I'll let you do that. Make a dexterity check to see if you can squeeze around them and not end up in danger for an attack.
Well, I can go 25 normally, which would be like there.
Yeah. In this edition, I'm not really that worried about it, but in this edition, every other square you go is 2 squares diagonal. If that makes sense. But I was just saying, like, just make your dexterity roll, and if you succeed, you get it, and then you're out of combat range for them. So
Okay.
you can be like where you are right now, and if you fail, you'll be stuck in melee with Happy.
So you want like an acrobatics check or just a regular old dex check?
Acrobatics is fine. $20. All right. So you grab it and do the boogaloo out of there with a couple flips and stuff.
Yeah. I mean, I am a halfling. Scooted right by him.
And then
Explode.
make a Constitution save.
Shoot. Constitution save here.
Could we
Yep.
perhaps substitute in a dexterity save?
No,
Yeah.
let me know what you get too.
I got a whopping 5.
All right, you're gonna take
I'm gonna
2d4
I'm gonna s-
damage as lightning hits you. Do you want me to roll it, or do you want to roll it?
2d4.
Yeah.
Can you spend a Benny?
No.
I take 4 damage.
All right.
So you said I can just click in the red circle and say -4.
Say that again now. What was it, -4?
You said minus. There we go. Okay. So I'm down to 51 health.
Okay. Make an Arcana check, Aurelius.
Alrighty. I will do that. Do Arcana.
Hey, you were terrible. You're terrible. You're terrible at your job.
Shut up. It's not funny.
It didn't even say you had to. Is anybody else trained in Arcana? Anybody?
Nope.
I'm not,
that's
but
hilarious, Jesse. That's hilarious.
I'm not, but I rolled a natural 17.
Okay. Well, Matt, you can still figure it out because in the book it says you don't. If as long as you're trained in it, you know this. So even though you can't think hard on it, you still realize when he pulls it out and the lightning strikes him, you look around you and you can see that this elemental node that you're in is starting to collapse now that he's pulled the key out of place.
Oh, we gotta run, guys. We gotta escape from the node. That's step 2.
That is step 2.
We probably need to go back to where we came in.
You're like basically there already.
Yeah, I book it. After I yell that, I book it.
Okay, well, it's not your turn.
Oh, well, I'm booking it.
It's Relion Elithro's turn.
That's me. I'm booking it.
No. Okay, go ahead and move your move.
Booking it.
You say, guys, we should leave, and you just turn around and run away. You were already in the hall.
Okay, I'm back again,
Isn't it Brandon's turn?
and I'm leaving.
Oh, yeah, it's Relion Elithro's turn. Why are you moving, Matt?
Yeah.
Because I lied and said it was my turn.
So you can retreat, right? Isn't there ways to like?
Hey, whoa, where'd I go?
I put you way back in the middle of the room.
That's not cool. That's
A strong bout of wind forces you back.
lies. That's lies.
Yeah, you can do a, I don't know what it's called in this edition. You can do a tactical retreat, so you basically give up your action to move back, like 5 feet or something without taking an attack of opportunity.
I'm gonna use my run like a sumbitch feat.
All right, tactical retreat then.
Oh crap! There's grooves in the way.
So you can step back, and then you can move your full movement after you do that.
Well, wait a minute. If they end up coming after me on the next turn and they engage me, then I gotta do it again, right?
Yeah, you figure Gloam's probably gonna wait and let you get away.
Hang on. Now.
Okay, that's handy.
So you basically just move your full movement away.
30 feet?
Yeah. 6 squares.
6. 1, 2, 3.
What'd you say about diagonal moves? Like count double?
Every other one counts double. I wouldn't worry too much about it.
Yeah. So he can disengage as his action, which means he can move 3 squares, and then he can do his move of 30.
Yeah. So so you can move 3 more then, I guess.
Tres mas, amigo.
I think I was pretty close on that.
You were close.
Aurelius Funt.
All right, I'm going to
Are you
move.
gonna get the Funt out of here?
I'm going to use my action to trip him. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6.
Okay. Are you really using your action to try and trip him?
No. Because I'm assuming when I get to here, I see these grooves in the way.
You do.
And they look threatening.
Mm-hmm. They look mad
Yeah.
that something's going wrong with their home here.
I am going to drop a spell on their groove asses.
Okay.
I'm going to drop a flaming spear on them.
All right, what does that do?
A
Sounds
5-foot diameter sphere of fire
right.
appears and lasts for up to 1 minute. And they have to make a dex save or take 2d6 fire damage. And then I can move it around and stuff. Burn things with it.
All right, where do you want to put it?
I'm going to put it right there on that groove that's in my way. That guy.
This one?
He
put it just
fell into a burning ring of fire.
I was going to put it next to him.
Burn, burn. No, on him.
I know, but so I can click on things, I'm going to put it next to him.
He's going to fall down, down, down.
Does it do
That
damage to
ring
him?
of fire.
2d6.
Yeah, I'm about to click it. Okay? Click it or take it.
It's the law.
There you go.
Yes.
I just rolled it for you.
It's the law.
Dex 13.
Dex 13.
Isn't your... I would think your DC would be higher than that, but that's just...
I do too. I think it's calculating it incorrectly. Because on my sheet, I have my... No, it's 13. That's right.
It goes up as you level.
Yeah. I've calculated on my sheet here independently, and it is 13.
All right, he fails.
2d6 damage. Gonna roll in. Oh, really? We'll just pretend that was a 4 and a 3. That'll make me feel better.
Yeah, it's the same thing, same total damage, but I can understand that. Okay. And Gloam. I guess Gloam is going to have his hammer attack and move.
Yes.
All right, do you want to roll the d20 plus 6 for his attack?
Sure. The 18.
It's a hit. It's d8 plus 1.
You're doing that?
Oh, you want me to do it?
I can do it. D8 plus 1, you said?
Yeah.
5 damage.
All right.
And have it, you can move up to 20.
Just move it in front of him over here, then he can get out of the way.
Right.
I'll just say he can go ahead and move too. So there we go. He's moving out.
Well, he still has an action, right?
No, he can. As his action, he can do that with the hammer.
I thought the hammer just kind of keeps doing its thing, and he can still have actions.
Yeah, I guess you can. It says it's part of your action, so I would say yeah. You can do
Yeah,
that.
it says part of your action. Yep. So, can he Sacred Flame?
The same guy first. Yeah, why not?
Yeah, Sacred Flame the guy first. The DC on that is...
It's a dexterity save, so whatever his spell save DC is. 14.
I just rolled it.
It's a dex save, you said?
DC 14 dex save.
Whoa, it destroyed it with a 20. So it doesn't take any damage. His fire shoots out and it puffs it out before he gets to it.
Okay. Then move him, I suppose.
Yeah. Okay. He's moving out of there. And yeah, the hammer's fine. Okay, Happy is just gonna kind of wander off. I'm sorry, Unhappy is because he's having a bad day. He just kind of wanders over and disappears into this wall. Happy, on the other hand, is happy to step over and attack Kaj.
All right.
He's perfectly okay with that. With he rolled a crit. Sweet.
Oh, wonderful.
So that means you take Where is
And how do
this?
crits work in this edition?
You do maximum damage plus 1 extra die of whatever your damage type is.
Okay, so he does 2d8 plus 5, so 21 plus another d8.
So that's a total of
28.
18 plus, what did I roll? 7. It's 25. You take 25 damage. As
Oh.
he knocks the crap out of you with a slam, and it knocks you prone as well.
Oh, great.
Well, you want to hear worse news than that? Sean Weatherspoon ruptured his Achilles.
Yeah, Lachey just texted me that.
That is some bull. It ain't even August yet.
That's
you have
terrible.
Oh wait, hey, it did not knock you prone. That was a different attack that he has.
No, he's not on my team, but he's on the Falcons. So
Yeah, he was. We lost him pretty much all last year, and now we're gonna lose him this year. That's terrible.
Need to get
Our
rid of him.
linebacking core is so weak. All
I was
right.
wondering if
Anyways,
they're going to invest in defense at all this year.
Okay, and then it's your turn. You're not prone. I don't know if you heard me say that.
okay. So do I have to disengage from this guy to not take the opportunity attack?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll disengage and move the 15, and then move my full 25.
Okay.
If you want to move him for me, that's fine.
Okay. There you go.
Thank you.
Okay. Relion Lithro.
I am
Relion.
moving. What? There
I
really is a ring of fire over there?
Yeah. It's Matt's.
Still moving.
Okay. Does that flaming sphere hurt him, Matt?
no, I have sculpt spell.
But
Oh, that's actually a spell he used?
yeah,
Okay.
it's actually on top of the Gru right there. It's just
Okay, well, I will scoot around it.
okay.
Is this
It's
something
only
that I'm
in
going to
that
fight?
square.
You can just run past it. You definitely don't have to try to fight it.
Okay. So each square is how many feet?
5.
Okay, so I only get 6. Okay, so I'm about right here.
So if you're not going to attack, you can move again.
Okay. Okay.
All right, and that Gru will swing at you. Let's see. That'll be his only attack that he can make at somebody this turn. So exciting! He swings at you and rolls a 8 total with bonuses.
Bounces off my shield.
Yeah, he was apparently just staring at his friend who's boiling away, and just kind of took a half-hearted swipe at you as you went past. He sees you go by and looks at you and points at his friend like, "Are you seeing this?" All right. So the Grus are going to move. So this guy can move without the fire thing, Matt. I guess it'll just the fire thing stays there.
Yeah, the fire thing stays where it's at.
Okay, he just kind of moves into the wall and disappears. And the other one is still where it was. It just swung at Brandon. And it's Aurelius Funt's turn.
All right, first thing I'm going to do is move my flaming sphere on top of that other guy.
Okay. Does that automatically attack him, or
Yeah.
does that work?
So
Is
he
it a
needs to make this dex save versus 13.
Yeah. He made it like a boss.
All right, so then I take
certainly
28 damage. 4. And then I proceed to run past his bitch ass.
All right, Gloam. I guess Gloam's gonna run too.
Unless he wants to take the orb from me.
Do you want him to take it?
How did he get so far past me?
He did a double move. Do you
Oh.
want
Have him heal
I'm
me
good at that, too.
and go.
to heal you and then go?
Mm-hmm.
All right, just regular cure wounds.
Yeah. It's, what is it, 2d8?
He's got it on here on his character sheet.
Okay.
I'm on the island.
There you go. It should say in the chat window now. I did it as me.
Plus 5. Okay, I'll roll it.
All right.
$16.
He's a pretty good healer guy.
Yeah. I'll take it. Alright, then move him.
Is he one of the pre-gens?
Yeah. No, it's custom. It's customized. We custom made him. But he's mostly pre-gen, like we only changed a couple things. All right, and I was gonna say he's gonna drop his hammer because I don't see any reason for him to hold on to it.
No, drop the hammer on the groove.
You can't move that far.
Yeah, he couldn't move it that far. All right, Happy is not chasing you anymore. He's kind of freaking out because like the walls and everything are starting to become translucent and the floor is starting to feel soft and mushy as you guys walk.
Double move, double move.
And it's Kaja's turn. I said next round it'll be. It's not gonna make a difference. Never mind.
Okay.
Is that your double move?
Yeah, double move.
All right. So you guys all get back into the ring on the next turn because there's no more baddies chasing after you. And close this out. Okay. Are you gonna tell?
Yeah, you circle it to contact him.
Yeah.
Yep.
Let them know that we're in the circle ready.
Breaker.
Breaker.
It's Team Alpha. All right.
The eagle has landed.
Okay.
Apparently there's a delay or we have a bad signal.
Yeah, I'm just trying to see what's going on here. Okay, he responds back. Okay, my team has also gotten one of the keys. We had to fight some Thayan guards right afterwards. Make sure you get out, and we'll meet you at the Nexus.
10-4, over and out.
It's not you can't talk to him. Only Brandon can talk to him.
Yeah.
Can you read my impure thoughts?
No,
You're a paladin. You're not supposed to have impure thoughts.
I'm not supposed to say bad things and never say anything about what you think.
He's a fellow paladin of your order, so his are probably the same as yours.
You're just a surface paladin.
But just remember, guys, we're not priests, so.
Probably talks about how you should still use Lathander and things like that.
Well, as far as I'm concerned, a paladin is just a cleric that can use bladed weapons. Pretty much.
So is this all the communication that we're getting?
Yep. He says we'll meet you immediately in the Nexus. Before
And
they
then
have
we
time.
get transported. We get transported.
Yep. So you see your body start to disappear, and something else starts to appear around
Oh
you.
my God! It's like Back to the Future. I kept my mom from doing my dad. I'm disappearing.
Or is it kind of like the Scooby-Doo wave wobble effect?
No, it's totally Back to the Future.
And we'll stop there. And Matt,
Could be like Wayne's World.
you can stop your screen share, Matt.
We should have that.
He's nuts.
Matt's trying really hard to stop his screen share. It's just not working. Okay, so that's the first part of this adventure. We didn't really get probably as far as we needed to, but whatever. Matt, can you just not stop the screen share? Can I stop it for you?
I'm trying it.
I feel bad that nobody
Just
can see you.
failing miserably there.
Oh,
I'm
there
clicking
you are.
on the screen share. Oh, okay.
Oh, you've unbuttoned and taken your hat off. You've gotten comfortable.
Yeah.
There's all the heat off those fireballs.
Yeah. Some hot balls.
Flaming hot balls.
Mhm. Mhm.
All right. Well, thanks, guys. What do you think about D&D Next thus far? It's been a while
It's not
since
that
we
bad.
played it.
It's not that bad.
It's pretty good.
I had 0 attacks. My character is built on dealing out 3 attacks around, and
Right. Hey, you got the key though. You got the orb.
Yeah, you got the globe.
oh sure, send the midget in to grab the small shiny thing.
Yeah, now we got to get to Mordor and drop that sucker in a volcano.
Exactly.
Summon the eagles!
It'll make the trip a lot faster if they just take
Yeah.
it the whole damn way.
Yeah, just flies on the eagles, for God's sake.
They pick
All
us
these
up
eagles.
every time we get in danger.
Yeah, I mean, why can't they just give us a ride? They're too
Yeah.
good?
Yeah. They're just lazy.
Snooty eagles.
Highfalutin eagles.
Next time, I'm associating with the owls.
That is not going to work out for you.
At least they offer first class.
Yeah. Mhm.
All right.
Okay.
Any final
They-
thoughts before we get off of here?
Yeah, the bad thing about the owls is that they're always asking a lot of questions, you know. Who? Who? Yeah. You know, my friend Megan. Who? You met
Who?
her like 3 times. Who?
Who?
Oh man.
Wow. That's bad.
Okay.
I kind of like the system. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, and I kind of like the character sheet thing. I know it's new, so I'm guessing they probably will get around to plugging it into the macros.
Yeah, I mean, aside from having to build a macro myself, I mean, if your attacks were just on your character, like when you clicked on your character, there was like a drop down for like an attack
Right.
or something.
Yeah.
What was the one we used before? Roll20?
It was the D&D
Table.
virtual table, and now it's called some other kind of virtual table.
Yeah. Well, it had all the attacks on there, so you didn't have to do all the crazy. You didn't have to pull up your character sheet and scroll around to do a click. It was all just right there
Right.
for your skill checks and saves and everything. But
Yeah. If you do
other
your
than
own
that-
custom macros, they show up down like where your name is on this.
Yeah, you do the macro bar, which is what I was trying to do, but I would assumed that my attacks would automatically
Show up
be in
there.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, they need to make it so you can add whatever you want to from the character sheet to your macro bar for sure.
Yeah, just drag
Yeah.
and drop. Which I don't know. I mean, it's a possibility. It could be a way to do that, and we just don't know it.
That's true. Yeah, have not read the whole wiki on the character sheets.
Yeah. Sorry, guys. Roll20 guys, if you want to just get with Danny and set up all that stuff, we wouldn't mind.
Or if somebody watches this and you know how to do it and it's driving you crazy that we don't, just leave a comment on the video and maybe we'll fix it.
Yeah, I'm an extreme novice when it comes to Roll20, so.
All right, well, we'll do this again. We're going to
Yeah,
complete
sounds
this
good.
adventure.
Yeah.
All right. Yays.